What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 96 of our MLB The Show 24 Road to the Show, featuring none other than Chance Bishop. We are here in the Wild Card Series against the Chicago Cubs after a series-ending sweep to end the regular season here against the San Francisco Giants. The Giants were up by 2 games. We had 3 games left to play. And guess what? Los Angeles, they're on the wild card here. And, well, the Giants did not make the playoffs. Plain and simple. LA versus Chicago. Here we go. Chance has made the playoffs every season so far with the Los Angeles Dodgers, which is a pretty good feat here. Because you got to think, when Chance joined the Dodgers a couple seasons ago, they were not a playoff team. So you like to see that turnaround there. But here we go, looking for a good series here. Looking for a nice, easy 2-game sweep. That's what we want, honestly. We don't want anything more. We don't want to be going to game 3. We don't want to be taxing pitchers that we don't need to tax. Just come in, get done what we got to get done, and just call it that. Get done your 3, get done your 2 if you're 3, and just move on. Pablo Vila, he's on the mound here, 4.87 ERA, 12-14 on the regular season, 173 innings pitched, 182 strikeouts on the season. So Pablo, you're actually having a higher strikeout than innings pitched. It's strange to see them. Usually see a lot of guys that have, 150 innings, and you see, 120 strikeouts. But Chance flies to right, and that's going to end the inning. Now here we go, Chance. First batter of the inning, high chopper, Chance has it. He's going to go to first with it in time for out number 1. 1 down now here in the first inning. And that's going to take us to the top of the third. No one on, 2 outs, grounder to second. And it's going to be a ground out there to end the third inning. Dodgers still down by 1 here. Going into the fourth. 3-1 is the score. Chance has it. He's going to go across the diamond with it in time. And that's going to end the fourth there. So it's a 3-1 Chicago lead. And now it's 4-1 here in the 6th. Chance looking to get on the board here. Sends that one to left. That one's high and deep, but caught on the run by the left fielder. And that's going to be out number 1 here in the 6th. 4-2 in the 8th. 2 outs in the inning. Chance rockets that one to right. That one's high and caught, though, to end the 8th inning. An unfortunate at-bat there. And the Dodgers, I'm not sure how they did it, but somehow it seems like Chicago just faltered late in this one. That's what it looks like, at least, because there you go. Look at that. Los Angeles celebrating here in Game 1. A victory here. A rally late in the 9th. 3 runs in the 9th for Los Angeles there. That is probably not what Chicago's expecting there. Definitely not what Chicago's expecting there. You bring in your closer, and he gets the loss there. Bob gets the win. John Montero gets the save here, especially when you're down by 2 runs in the 9th inning. You get 3 runs to give yourself the lead late in the series. That is how you turn it around. Game 2 here underway. So after last night's embarrassing loss, in which Chicago's bullpen flummoxed and, a blown save. They're sending Reggie Clark to the mound. 11-10, 106 innings pitched, a 4.49 ERA, 151 punch. That's what I'm talking about for Reggie here. He's got just under 200 innings, and he's got about 50 less strikeouts than innings pitched, which I think is kind of strange in the modern day. Chance does bet the double play there, so a fielder's choice on the scorecards. Well, that's going to go down as. Now, no score here in the second. 1 out. That's a grounder to Chance. He's got it. Over to first in time. That's going to be out number 2 here in the second. And there you go, big fella. So, big ground out there. And that's going to set up the second out. Now, up 1-0 here in the third. Chance sends that up the middle. That's going to get down. Runner going to round third, heading home, and Chance has himself an RBI single here. 2-0 Dodgers lead in the third. 2 outs now here, bottom half the third. Grounder Chance gonna field it along the line. He's got it. Mighty throw in time, beating the runner by a couple steps. There you go, Chance. You love to see that. Now still up by 2 here in the 5th. Chance rockets that to right. High, deep, and very gone. That one off of the scoreboard in right field. First home run of the postseason for Chance Bishop. He's going to take the slow round trip around the bases. 429 to right. 108 off the bat. You love to see that there for Chance Bishop. Good home run for the young third baseman, who's not so young anymore. Now here we go. Up by 3 runs in the 5th. That's a grounder. Chance has it. Here we go. Across the diamond. And Chance having some issues getting the ball out of his hand. Looks like it's stuck. Maybe a little bit of spider tack from the pitcher still left over there. But an E5 on the play. Now here we go. Still up 3-0. 2 outs in the 7th. Grounder. Shortstop has it. Throw will be in time. And that's going to be out number 3. Ending the inning there. Not the inning you want. But here we go. Still up 3-0. 1 out in the 8th. Chance going to field it. Nice little stab for it across the diamond. There you go. That's going to be out number 2 now in the 8th inning. And here we go. Looking for a big victory. And the Dodgers, they do secure it late here in this one. Following a final series sweep, the Dodgers carry that hot streak into the wild card round, sweeping the Chicago Cubs at home, of all places. Wrigley here in Chicago, one of the most home-friendly stadiums that you're going to go to, probably outside of Citizens Bank Park, one of the more one-sided stadiums. But Los Angeles rolls up, they sweep the Cubs, and they're going to be taking on the winner of the Wild Card Series in the NLDS in the next episode. But next on YouTube, though, peace out, rock on, stay super.